Good morning, year 4. Today I'm going to continue with the skeleton, but we are going to know the names of some bones, some important bones in your skeleton. Okay? Our learning objectives for today is to identify different types of bones in the human skeleton and to answer questions of their topic. Keywords: we have skull, we have spine, vertebra, irregular, and thigh. So you have to know the meaning of each word of these: skull, spine, vertebra, irregular, and thigh bone. Okay. In the beginning, we have to revise some important information and some important point in your topic. Explain what types of bones do we have in our skeleton. What are the types of bones that we have in our skeleton, as I explained to you last time. Okay, we have 206 different bones in our skeleton. Some of them are long, some of them are short, flat, and irregular. Okay, the long bones, like the bones in your arm and the bones in your leg, these are long bone, and the longest one is your thigh bone. Okay, the upper part of your leg. Why it is long? Because it support your body weight that help you to do different activities like running, walking, and help you to stand up and so on. The short bones, like the one you find it in your finger and your ear bones, and your ear bones is, as I explained before, it is the smallest bones in your skeleton. Flat bones like the skull bones, okay, and irregular like your spine bones or your backbone. They are irregular bones. They are not smooth, okay, and these bones are called vertebrae. One is vertebra. Okay, it is not one bone, as I explained before, because one bone will not help you to bend your body. They are different bones to help you to bend your body in different directions. Okay. Here we have, as a kind of recap your lesson, write true or false. And for this question, when you see this question, you have to write the complete word, because sometimes I see some of you are writing T or F. So I will not consider. You have to write true or false, the whole word. Okay. Because when you are writing only letters, some of you are writing like this. So this is true or false? I don't know, so it will be not correct. Okay, so you have to write the whole word, true or false. True or false. Okay, question 1. The skull is made of different flat bones joined together. Skull, different flat bones joined together. Is it true or false? True, yes. Is it true? It is true. Okay. Let's make it. True. Okay, the second one. We have 90 bones in our skeleton. False. What is the exact number?
206.
Yes, 206. Excellent. False. It's not writing. Okay. Number 3, our skeletons are made of similar bones. Are all the same?
No.
They are different. It is false. Yes, false. What's wrong? Okay, bones. Okay, I don't know what's wrong. Let's just think it's okay. Let's see. Bones. Bones. Okay. 4. The bones of the ribs protect the brain. The bones of the ribs protect the brain.
False.
What protect the brain?
Skull.
Yes, the skull. Okay. So again here. Okay, so this is false. And the last one, 5. The thigh bone is the long bone in your leg. Is it true? Okay, so again here the skull is made of different flat bones joined together. It is true. We have 90 bones in our skeleton. It's false. It's 206. Our skeletons are made of similar bones. They are not similar, so it is false. The bones of the ribs protect the brain. It is false because the bones of the skull protect the brain. What about the ribs? It protect heart and lungs. Yes. The thigh bone is long bone in your leg. Yes, it is true. Okay. Next, I have here two colors, red and green, and I have questions in both of them. Can you please join me? I have here. Join me. I will help you. Come. Okay. Take the first one. Which one you will choose first?
First, red.
Red. Okay. The first one is red. Okay. Read the question.
Where do you have skull and spine bones?
Yes. Where do you have the skull?
The skull bone in the head.
Yes. And
The spine bones on the back.
at the back. Excellent. Now take this one, the green one. Okay.
Why do you think the bones of skeletons are different shapes and sizes?
Yes. Why?
The bones of the skeleton are different because bones of the skeleton, it will help us to bend down and movement.
Yes.
Flexible. For the flexibility.
And
there are
also
different
it
shapes.
can do what for some organs?
Sorry.
Do what for some organs like?
Support like brain, our heart, lungs.
So it make what to
Protection.
the protection. Excellent. So we have different bones in our skeleton to help us to do different functions. Like for movement, it helps us to move. It helps us to carry things and help us to do different activities. And beside all of that, it helps us to protect protect different body organs like the brain, like sense organs also, like the heart and the lungs. Thank you. Okay, so here the skull and the spine. The skull in your head and the spine at the back. And why do we have the skeleton with different bones in size and shape? because help you to do the body to do different activities like moving or protect some organs like the heart and the brain, the lungs also. Okay. Some bones of our skeleton as mentioned in your book. Okay, let me see here. Okay, where is the on? Okay. As you see, we have names of different bones, and this is in your book. Okay, first, before I'm going to show here on this model, let's see here in on the picture. Skull, the first bones, skull, and we have here the jaw bone, and then we have the ear bone inside, and we have the collar bone, and we have the elbow between the upper arm bone and the lower arm bone. We have the thumb bone, and we have the finger bones. Then here's it, hip bone, and then we have the toe bone, and then ankle bone, chin bone, kneecap between thigh bone, the upper leg bone, and the lower leg bone, which is the chin bone. We have between them the kneecap. Then we have the wrist, and then the vertebra, and then we have the ribs and shoulder blade, and as I said, the ear bones. So again, on this model, okay, I have here the skull, and then I have here the jawbone, and then inside we have the ear bones, and of course the skulls have cavities for the sense organs like the eyes, like mouth or the tongue, like the ear. And then I have here collarbone. This is called collarbone. At the back we have here shoulder blade, which is a flat bone here, shoulder blade. And then I have here the backbone or the spine, and it is formed of small bones. Each one of them is called vertebra. All of them are called vertebrae. Okay? Then we have here the ribs, and the ribs are joined with the sternum bone, and I have here the upper arm bone and the lower arm bone, and then between them we have the elbow. Okay, this one is the elbow, and I have here the rest between your hand and the lower arm bone, the rest, and I have here the finger bones. And then after the spine we have here the hip bone, okay, and then I have here the upper the leg bones. The upper part is called the thigh bone, which is the longest one, and we have this one, chin bone, not the small one, the bigger one is called the chin bone. And then I have here the two bones, and then between your foot and the lower leg bone we have your ankle. Okay, this is your bones, some the names of some of your bones, and you have to learn it, memorize, because in the test or in the exam, of course you are not going to draw it, but they will give you the picture and ask you to write the labels. Okay, so you have to know the name of these bones. Okay, okay, let's do this. Okay, can you please come and join me? I will ask you. You can just try to memorize at home with the same way. Okay, I will tell you the name of the bone, and you are going to show to me where is it in your body. Okay, not in order. Okay, skull. Yes, the head. Chin bone. Yes, the lower one. Okay. Where is your elbow?
Elbows here.
Okay, collarbone. Collarbone. Okay, ribs.
Ribs here.
Here, yes. Hip bone.
Hip bone.
Yes, here. Thigh bone.
Thigh.
Okay, shoulder blade.
Here.
Okay, excellent. And what is ear bones? We can find it. Ear bones, yes, inside. Okay, what else do we have? Toe bones. It is in your foot. Yes, and your ankle.
It's here.
Here. Your kneecap. Kneecap. Okay, did we miss anything? We said the shoulder bone, rib, wrist, finger bones, finger bone. And we said that the backbone or your spine, backbone or your spine. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, you can do the same at home. Try to just show the position of each bone, okay, or try to just show it on a picture. Okay. We have here two questions. Name the bones that protects our brain, heart, and lungs. What is the name of the bones that protect our brain?
Skull.
Skull. That protect our heart and lungs? Ribs, yes. What parts of your body do you think the ribs surrounded? What is the function of the skull bones? Okay, ribs surrounding which parts we said? Heart and lungs. And what is the function of the skull bones to protect?
Protect the brain.
Protect the brain and sense organs, yes. Not only the brain, also the sense organs, because it has some cavities where the eyes, the ears, and the mouth, tongue. Okay. Okay, you can do a model for a small one for your skeleton. I found it is more interesting to study the parts or the names of the bones. Using cotton swab, you can make the skeleton. You can bring a colored paper, then you draw the skull. You can just draw the shape of the skull, or you can draw it on another colored paper and you just cut it with a scissor and put it on the paper. And then using the cotton swab, you can do the backbone first, then make the ribs. Of course, you can cut it into smaller pieces, so you can do it smaller, or if you want to use it with the same length, it's okay, it's up to you. Do the ribs and then do your arm in two parts to show the elbow, and the last part you can show the fingers, and you can also make two parts of your legs. You can do it as in here, legs, the thigh bone and the chin bone, and between them the kneecap, and you can make your two bones. And when you finish, you have to label the parts or to label the bones. Okay, you can write here skull, here ribs, backbone, and or whatever. Okay, this will help you to learn it faster. Okay, and I found that it's very nice. You can just put it in front of you so you can repeat and memorize the names of the bones. Okay. Now to the book questions. Okay, sorry. Question 1. Is the skull made of one bone or many bones?
Many bones.
Yes, it's formed of many bones. What is the shape of these bones?
Flat.
Flat, yes. So here it is made of many bones joined together. Can you please come and join me to answer these questions? Okay. So the skull is made of many bones which are joining together to protect the brain. Can you read the second one?
Why do you think the skull is important?
Yes, why the skull is important?
The skull helps to protect the brain.
Yes, excellent. It's helped to protect the brain and the sense organs like the eyes, ears, and tongue. Question 3.
Which is the biggest bone in the body? Why do you think this is so?
Yes. So when you are reading this question, first you have to answer the first part, then answer the second part, because some of you are reading and then start to do the first part without continue. Yes, I know this. You just do the first part and ignore the second one, or he will do the second one and ignore the first part. No, do one by one and be careful. No one is running after you to finish. Okay, just read it. Which is the biggest bone in the body?
Thigh bone.
Thigh
is the
bone.
biggest
Yes,
one.
it is the biggest one. Why do you think this is so?
Because
Why
it
it is-
helps to protect, it helps to withstand the body weight.
Yes, support your
Support body
body
weight.
and make it, yes,
Activities
to do
also.
different
Activities
activities. Yes, excellent. So the thigh bone, this is the first part, is support all the body weight of the upper part. Yes, to do different activities if you want to continue that. Question 4.
Which are the smallest bones in the body?
Yes, the smallest bones in the body.
Ear bones and finger bones are the smallest small bones in the body. But here the question is, which is the smallest one?
Yes.
The smallest one is ear bones.
Yes, excellent. So if they are asking you to mention small bones in your body, you can say finger bones or ear bones. But here in the question, they are asking you what is the smallest. Smallest mean you have to mention ear bones only. Small bones, you can say finger or ear bones. It's okay, it's correct. But when they mention the question smallest bones, they mean the ear bones because they are the smallest bones. Okay, the ear bones. Okay. Question 5.
What parts of your body do you think the ribs surround? Why do you think the ribs are there?
Okay, we will take the first part.
What parts
First,
what parts of your body do you think the ribs surround?
It surrounds
the lungs and heart.
excellent. Why do you think the ribs are there?
To protect the internal organs such as this.
Yes,
heart
to
and
protect them. Because what is the function of the heart is?
it pumps blood throughout the body.
Yes, it's pumping the blood to all the body parts. What is the function of lungs?
It's respiration.
Yes, for respiration or breathing. Okay, so the ribs surround the heart and the lungs to protect them. The last question. Women usually have wider hip bones than men. Why do you think this so? So this is the hip bone. In women, they are much wider or bigger. Why do you think? What is the difference between men and women?
Baby.
The baby, yes, the baby. Yes, inside the women, they have baby inside, so they need a space for this baby to grow inside. That's why their hip is bigger. Okay, this is the main point here. Women have babies. Their hips are wider to allow the baby to grow inside the woman, okay, or inside the mother's body, and then so they can born. Okay. The activity book, okay, page 10. You have here this page. Let me read it with you. This exercise, you will put bones in the right place to make a human skeleton. You will label the bones. So you have here the bones separate. You will cut each one and then you will put it in the correct order. Okay, but after that you will not leave it like that because some of you just stick it, finish. No, read the rest. Label the different bones on your skeleton using these words. They gave you to make it much easier, but for me I will not give you the words. You have to do it by yourself, but here they make it easier. Okay, so they give you the words here: skull, ribs, thigh bone, upper arm bone, finger bones, toe bones, and hip bones. Okay, then you have to stick it here and two labels. I have here the after you finish, you can you read for me the parts of the bones
Skull.
here?
Skull.
Yeah.
Upper arm bone. Then rib. It's a rib.
Yes. Sorry.
First, this is skull,
Yes.
flat one.
Yes.
Then the upper arm bone, this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
And this is the rib. It protects heart and lungs.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is the hip
Yes.
bone.
Yes.
Then finger bones.
Yes.
thigh bone, the longest one,
Yes.
then the toe bones.
Then the top. If you want to add the rest that you want to know, backbone.
This is the jawbone.
Jawbone, yes. The
Then
backbone.
shoulder.
Shoulder blade from yes,
behind this
the
one.
behind, yes. You
Then
want,
kneecap.
Kneecap and here is
Elbow.
elbow. Yes.
Then
That's all. Okay, you can add the rest. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I have here 3 questions. Is the skull made of one bone or many bones? As I mentioned before, there are many bones. Which is the biggest bone in the body? This is for your revision. You can just revise with yourself at home. Which is the biggest bone in the body? We said before, the thigh bone. Why do you think that? To help supporting the body to do different activities. Why do you think the bones of the spine are hard? This is a new one. Why the spine bone are hard? They are hard because the spine or the backbone hold your body in upright position and help you to do different activities. So it supports your body and help to make it upright. That's why it should be hard. Okay. So the summary. We have learned today the different types of bones in the human skeleton. We know the different, some of the bones, the name of these bones. And we have answered the questions of the topic in your learner's book and in your activity book. Thank you for your listening.